Today God has chosen you to receive shocking truth about your sister. He says if you ignore this divine revelation, you will remain trapped in her spiritual manipulation forever, blind to the energy games that have been draining your light for years. This is not meant to destroy your family, but to protect your soul from hidden deception. Even though this truth will be difficult to accept, remember that divine forces are working to free you from her influence. Believe that this message comes at this exact moment, because you're finally strong enough to handle the truth. And know that by watching this video, you are already beginning to break free from her spiritual control. Your freedom matters to God. God wants you to know about a spiritual exposure happening right now that will change everything. This isn't just about watching a video. It's about receiving divine protection from your sister's energy manipulation. Before she senses that you're becoming aware of her true nature, this revelation acts as a holy shield against the jealous spirit that has been operating through her to block your spiritual progress. The next few minutes will create a wall of truth that she cannot penetrate with guilt trips or emotional manipulation. Your spiritual awakening depends on understanding how her energy has been affecting your life, and God Himself stands ready to expose the patterns she's been using to keep you confused and emotionally drained. This urgent family truth is one of many God wants to reveal to you. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these divine exposures before family manipulation can continue affecting your spiritual growth. Your emotional freedom depends on staying informed about hidden influences in your circle. Like this video now as your spiritual signature that you're ready to receive difficult truths about the people closest to you. You've always felt something was off about your relationship with your sister. You've kept your heart open and tried to understand her behavior even when it confused you. Your sensitive nature shows who you really are, and it has made you a target for her unconscious jealousy. You've felt strange tensions during family gatherings and trusted your gut feelings about her competitive spirit. Your ability to sense hidden emotions and stay loving despite her energy games has made you someone that God watches over with special protection. You've been the family peacekeeper while she created drama, but your role is about to change completely because of your pure heart and spiritual sensitivity. God has personally chosen you to receive this revelation. He has seen how your sister's energy affects your confidence and how her jealousy dims your natural light. He is deeply concerned about your spiritual progress being hindered by family manipulation. He wants to step in personally to free you. Now, guided by divine love and seeing how her competitive nature targets your spiritual gifts, God is ready to expose the truth about her behavior patterns that have been confusing you for years. This intervention comes directly from the highest levels of heavenly protection, a spiritual manipulation far more dangerous than simple sibling rivalry has been operating through your sister for years. Her jealous spirit targets your natural light and spiritual gifts, gradually draining your confidence through emotional manipulation and comparison games. She unconsciously creates family drama to keep you focused on problems instead of your spiritual growth. Her need for attention and control comes from a deep spiritual emptiness that makes her jealous of your inner peace and connection to divine guidance. This spirit works through guilt trips, emotional outbursts, and making you feel responsible for her happiness. It feeds on your caring nature and uses your love against you to keep you emotionally exhausted. This divine revelation from God creates an unbreakable understanding that these patterns cannot continue affecting your spiritual journey. It wraps holy protective awareness around your heart, helping you recognize her manipulation tactics before they can drain your energy. The truth sets you free from years of confusion about why family interactions left you feeling so emotionally depleted and spiritually blocked. God's family revelations must reach others trapped in similar spiritual manipulation. Immediately share this message with at least 3 people who struggle with draining family relationships or feel like the family scapegoat. Each person who misses this divine exposure remains vulnerable to emotional manipulation that blocks their spiritual progress. Your share could be the divine intervention someone desperately needs to break free from years of family control patterns. By sharing, you become God's messenger, helping others recognize hidden spiritual manipulation in their own families. By receiving this truth fully before tonight, you activate God's protective discernment flowing into your family relationships. His divine light cuts through any confusion or guilt your sister tries to create around your new boundaries. You'll interact with her differently now, no longer absorbing her negative emotions or feeling responsible for her happiness. Your energy field will be protected by guardian angels who help you maintain loving boundaries without getting pulled into her drama. Your family gatherings will feel completely different as you stop taking on her emotional burdens. Think of this as spiritual armor being placed around your heart, creating a safe space where you can love your sister without being manipulated by her energy. This protection arrives just in time, as her jealousy of your spiritual growth was about to intensify significantly. God's timing is perfect. You're finally strong enough to handle the truth and maintain your spiritual path despite family pressure. God has seen your true spiritual potential being limited by family dynamics. He knows you're meant for greater service than being trapped in your sister's emotional drama. He wants to make sure nothing stops your soul from reaching its next level of spiritual expression. He celebrates how patient you've been through all her manipulation attempts and emotional games. This special revelation is clear proof that God is actively protecting your spiritual mission, not just watching from heaven. This exposure shows how much your spiritual growth matters in His divine plan. The fact that God Himself intervenes means your light work is more important than you realize. Your sister's jealousy has been unconsciously blocking your progress, but that interference ends today. This divine protection ensures your spiritual gifts can finally flourish without family manipulation, holding you back from your true purpose. As God's truth flows through you, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This exchange of energy strengthens your spiritual protection from family manipulation and helps extend this divine revelation to others trapped in similar family control patterns. Complete the circle of giving and receiving to amplify your freedom. As you accept this divine truth, think about the strange feelings you've had around your sister lately. Remember the times you felt emotionally drained after spending time with her, even when nothing obvious happened. Think about moments when she seemed to enjoy your struggles or made comments that left you feeling small and confused. Remember how family gatherings often ended with you feeling guilty or questioning your own reactions. This revelation explains all those experiences. They were signs of spiritual manipulation you couldn't identify at the time. Your intuition about her competitive nature and jealous comments was absolutely correct. Something has been feeding off your family dynamics all along, and now you finally understand what it was. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to continue receiving divine guidance about family relationships and spiritual protection. God notices those who accept difficult truths about their loved ones instead of staying in denial. Then tell us what family protection you need next by commenting boundaries for protection from family manipulation, healing for ancestral trauma clearing, or freedom for breaking generational control patterns that have affected your spiritual growth. Imagine tonight as you prepare for sleep, feeling God's protective presence surrounding you completely. As your eyes close, see a bright white light forming a shield between you and your sister's negative energy. Feel a deep sense of relief washing over you as years of emotional confusion begin to dissolve. Notice how your shoulders relax as the burden of her manipulation lifts from your spirit. Your breathing becomes deeper and more peaceful as this divine protection settles around your heart. Every inhale brings in clarity and truth about your family dynamics, while every exhale releases guilt and confusion about your relationship with her. This protection feels like emotional freedom and spiritual clarity wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Some people report feeling lighter in their chest or sensing a peaceful presence around them as this divine revelation integrates. These sensations confirm you're truly receiving God's protection from her spiritual manipulation. This divine revelation also opens doors to healthier family relationships based on truth instead of manipulation. It creates clear emotional boundaries that protect your spiritual energy from being drained by family drama. It activates your natural discernment about who truly supports your spiritual growth and who unconsciously sabotages it. Whether you seek peace in family gatherings, want to develop stronger boundaries with manipulative relatives, or need healing from years of emotional confusion, this divine truth allows your soul to connect with its highest potential. In the coming weeks, you'll notice enhanced clarity about family dynamics, stronger confidence in your own perceptions, and greater peace during family interactions. So as you move forward with your day, understand this is more than just family drama. It's divine intervention arriving at exactly the right moment in your spiritual journey. This revelation reminds you that when you trust your intuition about people, God confirms your discernment and provides protection. Welcome this truth with courage and wisdom. As you apply these insights, your spiritual gifts will flourish without family interference. This moment confirms you have an important soul mission that must be protected from manipulation and control. Your willingness to receive difficult truths shows spiritual maturity and readiness for the next level of your divine purpose. God sees your heart and is working to free you completely. This divine revelation about your sister cannot be ignored any longer, especially today when spiritual manipulation patterns are being exposed everywhere. The protection being offered creates permanent boundaries that jealous spirits cannot cross with guilt or emotional manipulation. Full awareness of this message activates the highest level of family protection before these patterns become even more entrenched. This is your final opportunity to receive this specific family truth before her manipulation tactics. Adapt to your growing spiritual awareness. Breaking free from family manipulation means experiencing genuine peace in your relationships. For the first time in years, many people report feeling emotionally lighter and more spiritually clear within days of receiving these divine family revelations. Family interactions improve dramatically when proper spiritual boundaries are established through God's truth. People discover their spiritual gifts flourish when family energy drains are eliminated completely. Those who've received similar exposures about manipulative family members describe feeling like they can finally breathe freely and pursue their spiritual path without constant family interference. God's truth about your sister creates permanent protection from her manipulation tactics and jealous spirit. This divine revelation breaks generational cycles of family spiritual abuse and emotional control. You become a beacon of healthy family dynamics for future generations while maintaining your spiritual authority against similar manipulation patterns. From others, thousands have broken free from family manipulation through divine revelations like this one. Your contribution of $5, $10, $20, or more joins theirs in strengthening God's protective network around our entire spiritual community. Every gift amplifies this truth and ensures these vital family exposures continue reaching those trapped in similar manipulation patterns. You're part of a growing movement of spiritually free individuals who've received difficult but necessary family truths. God is watching who accepts hard truths about their family members. Don't remain vulnerable to your sister's spiritual manipulation any longer. Subscribe, share, and protect your divine mission from family interference. Divine truth is the only thing that truly sets you free.